Being sick sucks. There's no easy way to say it. Sometimes being sick can be super duper overwhelming. Enter chronic illness fatigue. Howdy, my name is Maddie and this is Paralysed with Love. We're learning to live a life we love no matter our circumstances. Today I thought we'd talk about chronic illness fatigue. Firstly, let's make sure we're on the same page about what we actually think chronic illness fatigue is. I include all chronic illnesses, both mental and physical, under the chronic illness umbrella when I'm talking about chronic illness fatigue. Take a shot every time I say chronic illness fatigue. You will not survive. For me, chronic illness fatigue is feeling like your life revolves around your chronic illness. Everything is about your health. You feel mentally and physically exhausted. You get anxious when people bring up your illness. You start cancelling appointments and not filling scripts. There's so many different things that kind of go into it. But in short, you're done with being sick. That's it. It's too much. I'm out of here. I think that everyone who has a chronic illness will experience chronic illness fatigue at least once within their life. I've experienced it a few times, and to be honest, I'm back there right now. So I thought today we could talk about the things that have helped me move through chronic illness fatigue in the past, and we could help me while we're there. First thing I do is put my mental health at the center of everything. I take it back to basics as far as things that have helped me in the past and the way that I'm feeling right now. For me, a big part of that is setting goals and habits that are achievable. I've been using the Habit app for a few months now. I really enjoy it. It's free. I know that there are definitely other apps out there, but I just enjoy the way this one runs and the interface and everything like that. I am absolutely obsessed. You can add your own habits. So I've been doing small things like brushing my teeth morning and night, having a shower when I can, washing my face, reading a book. You can track them in different ways. So for me, I want to read 10 minutes a day and I can have a timer. So they're all really easy to track. When you're feeling super overwhelmed, it can be the seemingly easy things that can be thrown out the window first. So for me, it's really important to be able to feel like I'm kicking some goals and also see which habits are becoming harder for me. Grounding is so important. When I'm feeling like this, I find that I can be more anxious when I'm at appointments or when I'm doing medical admin and things like that. So that's where grounding comes in. There are so many different types of grounding techniques. I'll leave some of my favorite resources down in the description box below. Two of my favorites are box breathing and 5 things, but it's the most important to find techniques that work for you, where you're at, your brain and your own mental health. Kind of going hand in hand with grounding is getting some fresh air. Get outside, even if it's just for 2 minutes. Sit under your balcony in the fresh air, sit with the door open. I don't care how you do it. Fresh air is so important and can help you change your mood and kind of see things a bit more clearly. Spend some time with yourself and with the people you love and trust. It's so important to reconnect with ourselves and the people we love and trust when we feel like this. It can feel so incredibly isolating when you have chronic illness, and sometimes it feels like you're in your own little world all by yourself. So take some time to reconnect with the people around you, and most importantly, take some time to check in and reconnect with yourself. Slow down. It can feel like the world is moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour when you're overwhelmed by your illness. So I find it really important to take things a little bit more slowly than I might normally. I set myself a morning and nighttime routine in incorporating the Habit app again, and those routines are focusing on letting my brain and hopefully my body have a little bit of a break and focusing a little bit less on the world flashing by. Some things that I like to put in my routines are just simple things like having a cup of tea, washing my face, brushing my teeth, having a read. But I think it's really important to just do a bit of trial and error and see what works for you in both the morning and the night time, because stuff that works for you might be the total opposite from stuff that works for me. Move your body. We all know how good movement and physical activity is for both our minds and our bodies, but it can feel especially hard to find something that works for both of those things when you're chronically ill. Move how you can. Whether that's running a marathon or doing some stretches in bed, move how you can, when you can, because you deserve it. Talk. If you're lucky enough to have mental health professionals on your team right now, talk to them about what's going on for you at the moment. If you don't have mental health professionals with you at the moment, talk to people you love and trust. Sometimes just saying things out loud and opening up can be so helpful. It can help to just change our perspective and get a weight off our shoulders. A shared load is lighter than a self-load. I don't know the saying, you all know it. But it's better to have a share things, basically. You deserve to have some support. You do not have to go through this alone. Take a break. Read, write, play an instrument, cook, bake, do a puzzle. Basically just take a break from your reality, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Lastly, give yourself some slack. It is so normal to feel overwhelmed and fatigued when you're chronically ill. Your situation isn't normal or fair, and the fact that you're still here today watching this video proves just how brave and strong you are. Oh, and animals. Spend some time with animals. That one is self-explanatory. I am sure I've missed something, but I would love to hear from you guys about what has helped you in the past to get through chronic illness fatigue. Leave a comment down below and let's start getting the conversation going and helping each other. If you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any more videos. You are stronger than you feel and more loved than you know. Thanks for being here. Life is tough, but so are we. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. How cool are my Macca's socks? Can't eat it, can wear the socks.